Line up 1600 meters, Fairview Mile, they're just about ready. Set, and away they go. Perfection looked to have been slightly slow away. Light Speed in the purple began well. Brendan James in the yellow cap is at the fence with Port Louis alongside. Then came Cherry Anu. Further back in the field is Bush Tracker. Black Sleeves and Cap starts to slot in, and Mklabeni is up with the leading line. Then came Sash Dev in the pink with the white sleeves with Global Alley alongside it. Then Perfection's 8 lengths off the leader. Further back in the field is Find Me Unafraid. Bold Resolve is in behind them, and racing at the back end is Out of the Darkness as they go down the side of the track towards the 1,000 meter mark, and Light Speed in front by a half a length. In second is Port Louis, the red cap, then 2 lengths away to Cherry Anu. Racing back in third, Brendan James, the yellow cap, got 6 lengths to make up down on the rail. Then Mklabeni. Further back in the field is Bush Tracker. Then came Global Alley. Behind those, Perfection, Sash Dev, Find Me Unafraid. Mklabeni is in behind them. Then Out of the Darkness is behind that as they turn for home. They got just 600 meters left to go. Port Louis has now come forward and taken over the lead with Light Speed down on the fence, still right there. Then came Cherry Anu, Bush Tracker, Mklabeni, Sash Dev is in behind that, and Brendan James looking for a way through the yellow cap. In between runners, 300 meters left to go now. Global Alley is also banging the race, but Port Louis is in front. Cherry Anu starts to close ground. Bush Tracker towards the outside. Then comes Brendan James. Now Cherry Anu hit the front from in second. Global Alley. Then came Brendan James, and Cherry Anu is going on strongly from Global Alley, and Cherry Anu won it. Second Global Alley, then came Brendan James, and further back was Port Louis. Here's your head on replay. Your winners 5 from the left-hand side. 9, 13, 14, 1 from the judge. You've seen the blue cap there, Samanga Kumalo with his stick in the right hand at the moment, riding Cherry Anu like a pro. From Global Alley, who tried to fight on, but Cherry Anu is just too good. 9, 13, 14, 1. That's how they cross the line.
Welcome back, and the boy is back. That's the good-looking movie star looks Cherry Anu in the colours of Henning Pretorius from the Gavin Smith stable this afternoon, and lovely to have him back. We'll touch on that in a short while. But the World Sports Betting 1,500 Rand check goes to the groom of Cherry Anu, and that is Skara. And with me is Sedik. He's going to make sure that he gets us. So tell Skara, very well done. Nice to have the boy back.
Thank you.
There we go, in the winner's box. Now let's go to Samanga Kamala, and it was all smiles coming up the stairs from Dean, his father, Samanga, everybody, even Nadine, the photographer. They love this horse. He's such a good-looking individual. He was gelded. It's taken his time to get that spark back, but we saw what happened last time out. That was improvement, and today was spot on. Well done.
Oh, big thanks to Smith Racing team. And obviously, I've ridden him 6 times, a couple of places, and 3 wins on him. So it's always nice where you ask the trainer to please just cut him, because he was just...
He was a big boy, had a big neck.
Yes,
yeah,
thick neck, and you know, he had the pace is quite quick, and he's the type of horse you can't really bring him back. And also, you know, he has to have it his own way, and every time when he won with me, he had his own way. And you know, today we came out, and I thought I might lead here, but I saw Robert hunting about to try and take us through. And obviously Richard ended up taking it on. So yeah, I ended up behind him, came in a straight, just peeled off slightly to allow him to just unwind, because he's a big horse. You can't sit and ask him to quicken. I could feel that about the 300, the guys that started to come up for air, but he was still in motion. And I promise you, going to the 200 to the finish, he gave me goosebumps, and as you say, he's back.
Absolutely, and there's obviously future races coming up where he'll obviously be part of.
Listen, I'll leave that to Mr. Smith, and sometimes, you know, we train to put them in those features, and they end up being a rough race, and he doesn't like a rough race. Everything must go his way, and that's why they start to lose a little bit of form and lose a little bit of focus. But as long as he can gain his confidence and just pick up those winners, just gain that confidence and become I think there's plenty winners in there
For
to
him.
come. Yeah, so place in the right races and just pick those winners. I think maybe later on, Mr. Smith will see if he's strong and he can handle the rough races, and then we can aim him there. So. But he's coming on nicely. Big thanks also to Mr. Pretorius. Big thanks to my sponsors, Maurice Fontaine for Hobart Strip for the third time. And again, to the people that have been helping me for the last couple of days, Pastor Philip and Doctor, and also Monty, and many more behind it. So big thanks. And to the grooms, they enjoy this, leading the horses in.
Love
and
it.
just getting that 1.5 as a bonus for them. So big well done to them. Bling fans at that time. Whoop, whoop.
Third time, all those double whoops coming through. Why not? Gavin, the boy is back. We all said it when he crossed the line. You guys walked up here. We hadn't even chatted. The door opened and you said the boy is back. Because we love him to bits. I mean, he's got the looks. And I still think there's a feature race down the line for him. Because the first run after gelding, he didn't even look like the same horse. We set it up here live on air. It's hard to say those things. Second time, we said, "Ooh, starting to see something." And today, he really showed that he needed those previous runs after being gelded.
And 100% Neil. And on top of that, he's a big boy. He's a
big boy.
very big horse, and he
Yeah.
eats a lot, does well in the manger, takes a fair amount of work. And I've got to thank Hannon for his patience, because he was getting a little bit itchy that he wasn't coming back to himself quick enough. But this is his third run now after the gelding.
Yeah.
And, that type of field was a nice, difficult races. But what helped him was the 54 kilos on his back as well, and he got a peach of a ride in the saddle. And it's just lovely to see him win a race like that, Neil.
All right, so have you got any more for Mr. Pretorius that's come your way?
No, we've only got the one at the moment. We retired one, but we've probably got some youngsters that will come.
I hope so.
And I just
Yeah.
appreciate the support. Lovely guy to train for, and he's got a big concern up in Natal. So it's good for racing.
Okay, well done to you, Gavin.
Thank you very much. Thanks to my sponsors, Hollywood, and just well done to Henning once again.
Okay, tremendous. Yeah, salute. Well done, Henning Pretorius. I'm sure you're watching with your team back home. Lovely venue that you do have, or maybe you're even out at the Western Cape. We're not sure, but all the best to you. So glad the boy is back. Cheerio, new one to follow.